before the show, I was sitting in the dark room saying, I could care less about politics right now. I'm bored of it. I just want to vote and get it over with and be done with it already. Can we just have the election and stop this? It's an obsessive-compulsive nation. Every topic takes forever in order to be resolved. Elections, I never saw anything like this. It's a joke. I mean, the whole thing is it's the ancient, just bread and roses. It's nothing. And then I was saying, what do people really care about right now? They just want stupid jokes, pornography, titillation, stupidity. What do they want? So then I said, wait a minute. Years ago, there was a motto that said, conservatives care about God, guns, and gays. So I said, well, put an X through gays. That's off the table. Put an X through God. That was removed under the last this regime. There is no God. Obama has destroyed the whole concept of God completely in America. So put an X through God and gays, so all the conservatives have left is guns. So I said, no, that's not it. I said, today it's gone from God, guns, and gays to Mexicans, Muslims, and metros. I said, yeah, that's what conservatives care about today, is Mexicans, Muslims, and metros. That's all they care about. I mean, for decades, conservatives knew what they were and what they stood for. They were defined by their faith and by their family. They revered the Second Amendment, which protected those families from an oppressive government and from break-ins. And there was never a question that marriage was between a man and a woman. Everyone knew that. Everyone knew what that was. Those were bedrock principles for what made America great. Now, the same theme does not operate anymore. Nobody would recognize conservatives of today. Then along came the Tea Party. Tea Party elected some people to Congress. Those elected to Congress either did nothing or were co-opted and valued open borders, telling us to eschew our religion and accept the foreign religion, telling people to accept, anyone in the bathroom. If a man walks in 6'5" with a beard and looks like Paul Bunyan in a lumberjack outfit but says, hey, I feel like a woman inside. I'm going to the woman's room. Well, that's his right in San Francisco. And, of course, now in the rest of America, that a man 6'5" dressed as a lumberjack can say he's a woman inside and go into a woman's room to look at women. And, of course, if you say anything, well, you're the bigot. This is the insanity right now. This is what's happened. The world is upside down. But it didn't start with him. It began with George W. Bush. He said he was a compassionate conservative, which was my phrase, as you well know. It wasn't good enough that there was a thing called conservatism, but he became a compassionate one. Now, we all sat back as the left waged a relentless war on our churches, on the Bill of Rights, and on traditional institutions like marriage. They didn't do what we wanted. And we trusted our leaders in Congress. No, instead the left won all of the culture wars. So as I say, put an X through God, an X through the issue of gays. All you got left are the guns. So what are the issues today? Mexicans, Muslims, and metros. Now here we are on the verge of literally losing our nation, erasing our borders, accepting individuals in, whole populations of individuals who hate our way of life, hate our religion, and would do us harm. And we're supposed to toss our faith to the roadside.